There we go. Good old live. Missed one last week. Just figured I'd go ahead and start for one for this week. Wait for some folks to get on in here and then we'll get to chatting. Got, a, got another one in. Just had to see who you are and we can know who we're talking to. Since it's just me talking. Straighten up my hat a little crooked there. Show off that sign for y'all that hopefully one of y'all will get as soon as I get my hours. Hey there, Lonnie. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in here. I always get to enjoy to see whatever you're cooking. I know it's been looking good the past few times. Been seeing it. You did the tri-tips and the last one I saw. Hope they turned out well. How'd they turn out? Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Actually, just got back today to my apartment. I got to take a little trip back home. So yeah, that was a fun trip for sure. Turned out amazing. Good deal. I'm glad they look good. I haven't found any in our grocery stores up here. Any tri-tips. I probably had to go to one of the little meat markets up here and see if they could get one or see if they have any. I know I'd like to do one. I don't think I've ever done one or had one, but they're not as popular down here. Hey there, Sports Freak 97. Jeff, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning on in. Always good to see you. Rocky, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you too for jumping on in. That's a new name to me. So welcome on into the Head to Tail family. Yeah, that was a good old thumbnail. So this is the other sign. I've got two of them. One of them that hangs up in my kitchen that y'all have seen a lot, and this is the other one that I'll give away once I hit my hours. So hopefully, hopefully do that soon so I can give it away to one of y'all. So already got it signed on the back for y'all and everything. So when I'm famous, you'll be like, look at this memorabilia I have. No, I probably won't ever be famous, but that's fine. I don't care. Yeah, good to meet you there, Rocky. Thank you for coming on in. Like I said, welcome on in to the Head to Tail family. We're a crazy crew. No, but yeah, I actually got to take a trip back home. It's been, I guess, 6 months or so because of all the treatments and chemo and everything else and appointments had having to do. So it kind of took me away, and I couldn't get back home. Then I finally got freed up last week and didn't have anything, so I was able to go back home. Did the fourth up here with my sisters and brother-in-laws. And then after that, I was free until Monday coming up this Monday. So I got to go back home and spend time with mom and dad, and then especially good old Chops. I'd posted in my community tab about getting to see Chops, so y'all get to see that upcoming. I think I'll post that video on Wednesday of just getting to go back home. It's just a 1 day vlog, but hope y'all enjoy it as much as I got to do it, and especially get to see the family and Chop. So that was always a good time. Got to spend time with mom because she's been having a lot going on. She's trying to get stronger and better and rehabbing from all that she's had go on. So, but she was doing better, doing better. I got her to eat, and she had requested some hush puppies and catfish. So I fried her up some catfish and hush puppies. Can't talk there. And then Dad had actually got a brisket, and I cooked the brisket for him. Then I cooked the pork loins as well for him. I'd shown a quick little clip of the brisket in one of the little shorts with the all the charcoal in the trunk. I thought that would be funny. That's what I'm going to do with the junk in my trunk. Cook. Yeah, Dad had found charcoal a lot of on sale for really cheap, and he's like, "You want me to get you some?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I'll take it, use it to cook with." So it's awesome enough and kind enough. He bought a bunch, so I'm set for a while on cooking. It's Kingsford too, and I enjoy Kingsford. It cooks really well, so I'm set to go. From Scotland. Oh wow, well, awesome, Rocky. Nice to see. That's pretty neat. Get to see all around the world where you reach and where you're able to connect and talk with folks. So that'd be a good. Yeah, I did, Lonnie. It was a great time for sure. Break from all the stuff's been going on with chemo and everything else, and appointments, and trying to figure out if we're gonna do that one more round of chemo, and then about radiation, and then see about surgery and stuff too. So it's nice break from that for sure. So, and then Chops is always fun. He's my buddy for sure. That was a good short video. Oh yeah, I thought it'd be funny because I just loaded up the trunk with all that, and I was like, I should do a quick little short of what I would do with that junk in the trunk. So yeah, brisket turned out really good. It was a smaller one, but it's still pretty good. I think it's around 12 pounds or so. And then after trimming, I'm sure it's probably 11, 10 and a half or so. So it wasn't a big one, but still turned out pretty good. I kind of like bigger briskets or bigger pork butts as well because you got more to eat. So, and I like to eat on it for a while. So I enjoyed the bigger ones. I was watching the barbecue channel, if you can believe that. The Mad Scientist Barbecue. He does a lot of good content. I enjoy watching him. And he talked about briskets, and he said like the 12-pound range was his favorite one or the best one to do. So I was just like, interesting. But I just always like the bigger ones because I got more to eat. Now a lot of people I've seen, they trim their briskets a lot more than I do. I'm just like, I want as much meat to eat as possible, so I'm not going to trim it up, make it all shaped and pretty like that. I'm just get it off fat that's not going to render, or either some silver skin that's going to be probably not as pleasant to probably chew through, and that's it. I'm leaving the rest on there because I want to eat it, or the family wants to eat it, or Chops wants to help eat it for sure. So haven't made too many briskets because of time. Yeah, some people it does take a little bit of time. I do mine kind of hot and fast, so usually I'm done in 7-8 hours probably. I'm done because I want to eat it faster. So, and I've had really good results. So I usually try to run around 275 to 300 for maybe 3 hours, depending on like the size of the brisket. And then I go ahead and wrap it up and put in the oven, and I kind of almost braise it, so that kind of makes it faster too. And I cook it at 300 in the oven. And I usually get a stick of butter and chop up and lay over the top of my flat so it can kind of melt over in on it, so you got more flavor from that fat. And then I use salted butter, so you get more salt to it, which beef kind of like salt. So then I just run it in the oven until it gets tender, and usually I can get it done about 3 hours or so in the oven. Then I let it rest at least an hour, and then cut it and eat it. And then I usually that's how I can get one done 7 8 hours. So I just want to eat it faster. So that's usually why I do hot and fast. I've never done like a long cook. I know some people do 12, 16 hours on briskets and stuff, but I've, I've always got pretty good results after doing hot and fast, and that way I can eat it faster. So I'm gonna try one soon. I tried tip video, almost got 2,000 views in a day. So I might do some. Oh wow, awesome, Lonnie. So did you post it on YouTube on the channel here? If so, I didn't even know you did videos. I need to subscribe. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I need to subscribe. That way I can watch it too. So I always enjoy watching stuff because YouTube's usually that's my TV. So I watch it all the time from Brandon and barbecue channels and cooking channels and all other kind of stuff. I mean, that's usually my TV because it's free. Yes, I did. It was a short. Oh, okay. I need to subscribe then. I'm sorry. I didn't even know you had a channel. Well, that's awesome. I'll definitely watch it. So cool. Cool. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I've ever had a tri-tip, or I know I haven't cooked one. So I definitely like to eat it. Hey there, son of Zadok. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming on in to chat. Always good to chat with you. Said my buddy rested a brisket in the Yeti cooler. He said it burned his hands even after 2 hours. Yeah, Yeti, they make good products and stuff, and their coolers are tough and insulated well. So yeah, I'm sure if it was sitting in that cooler, it was still really hot. I know I usually just wrap mine in towels and let it sit for an hour. And even when I get it out and cut it, it's warm. It's really warm. I have to wear gloves cutting it because it gets hot on your hands. So yeah, I think the mad scientist barbecue that I was watching talk about, he said like rest like overnight, long time. So, but I guess you'd have to have either a hot box or something so you can keep it up to temp, because you got to keep it like 140 or something to be safe, like food safe or something. I think, but I'm not sure. I'd have to read more and see what he said, but I think it's at least 140 degrees or so. I do all kinds of stuff: camping, fishing, boating, RCs, and more. Oh, awesome. Cool. I'm very interested to watch it. I know I like all of those things. I know my brother-in-law, he'd got one of the bigger RC cars. I guess, I mean, I'm sure you know about it. It's RC and hobbies. I'm sure you know about the bigger ones. But it had one, he'd brought it down to our land down there at the house, and that thing, man, it would scoot. I mean, flies. I was like, whoa. So they're pretty awesome. I guess folks race them and stuff too. So I don't know. I just always had the cheap little fun ones that were, I mean, fun to me still, but they did a little bit, but not much. But that's the only ones I've ever had. I can't wait. I got to eat. And then when I'm done, yeah, that's always a part of me having to wait. I'm just like, man, I'm ready to eat it. Family's usually ready to eat, and then Chops is always ready to eat. So even if he's already ate, he's just like, huh, what you got? I'll check it out and help you eat it. Yeah, he hung around me while I cooked. Always was checking out. He got to sample the brisket I did down there, and then port loin. Now the fish he didn't like as much. I don't know why. You know, I thought it was pretty good, and everyone else did. I don't know. It may not have tasted right or felt right to him. I don't know. But he didn't. He didn't eat the fish. We tried to give him two little pieces, and he's just like, nah, I don't want it. But he could have been, I guess, full enough. He didn't want to eat. But everything else, he was wanting. Okay, so you can race them. That's neat, nice. So instead of race them, also have a race on one of my videos. I have a few that it costs over 2K. Oh, wow. So they can get expensive then for sure. Wow. Mm. I know the one my brother-in-law had it. It seemed like a really, really good one to me, and it would fly. It was fun to see down there. I know Chops liked it too. He was running around chasing and running. That was a good way to get his exercise in. I know he was tired after we were done that day. It was, I think, at a Thanksgiving or something. Yeah, that's what it was. And he was he was running around after kids and it and everything else, and he got wore out after doing that. I know this time when I was down there, he didn't want to do much because it was hot. Whew. The first few days it wasn't bad, but yesterday, Friday, oh, it was like you'd walk outside and open the oven door, or either someone had a blow dryer blowing on you. It was just hot, hot air. And then thank God we finally got some rain. We hadn't had good rain in a while, and it finally cooled it off. I think it's like 90 something. Then Dad looked again on his phone after it was raining, and it got down to 75. So it was a nice little swing in temperature. But it was much needed. I know I did a short with me and Chops. We were on the front porch when it was raining. I don't know what. Ever since he was little, he'd get up in the porch swing with you and just swing and sit there. And he was up there with me. He was watching the rain. That thunder and lightning came, and he was just like, "See ya, I'm going in the house. I ain't doing this." Yeah, it's funny. He don't like the thunder and lightning. He was getting gone. So, but he likes the boom of a rifle or whatever. But when it comes to thunder and lightning, he's like, "Nope, I ain't doing this." He'll get behind you or whatever else, or on top of you, but he don't like it. But the rifle, I guess he thinks that's gonna be a deer or squirrel or something. He's like, "Woohoo, yeah, hey, you're gonna kill something for me." So yeah, he likes it. I got more into them in 2010 when I was fighting stomach cancer. It was good stress relief and kept my mind off everything else. Oh wow, I didn't know you battled cancer there, Lonnie. Well, God bless and thank you that you fought through it and hopefully doing well now. So, and then stomach cancer too. Shoot, that's rough, rough for sure. When it's digestive stuff. Hmm. My dogs run from the storms and also hide. Yeah, Chops, Dad, and Tito when we had him too. Other little buddy up there, he's gone now, unfortunately. But we had him almost 17 years, so that was nice. But yeah, both of them. If it was a rifle, they were woo, yeah, excited. But thunder and lightning, no, they gone. They're like, nope, I ain't liking this. I guess barometric pressure or something gets stirred up, and they don't like it. So yeah, they're funny like that. But I thought that was live was funny. Chop was like, no, getting off the swing and I'm going in. I'm done with this. Yeah, it's just something that I don't always bring up. Okay, yeah, I understand, Lonnie. Yeah, going through everything. I share it with y'all. So since I call y'all my family, so I'll share with y'all what's going on and everything else. So like I said, I was glad I didn't have any appointments and all last week, which is kind of weird, when you have them all the time and then you have free time. And so it's just like this kind of weird. But again, I'm starting up next week with them. I know I got 2 tomorrow, one for my IVIG that I take normally for my myasthenia gravis, and then after that appointment, I got a video appointment with, I think, who is it? I think it's the radiation people at UAV to see what they think about doing radiation and everything else. So, but we'll see. And like I said, what I've always heard with the type of tumors I have with the myasthenia, the thymosomes, that they respond really, really well to radiation. So we'll see. I know initially they'd talked about doing it, and we'd seen the radiation doctor up here, and he said he thought it might do more harm than good, but maybe since we've got them a little bit more in check, that they may be more manageable and they can be really targeted with them, so they won't like harm any of the healthy lung tissue. But we'll see. So I got those 2 on Monday, and then I got my regular doctor or general practitioner. I always say regular doctor. I don't know why I've said that, but yeah, my general practitioner. I see him on Wednesday for just normal checkup stuff. So, and then I'm done, and then start again next week with stuff. So it was weird, like I said, to have free time, but it was sure nice for sure to get back home, see mom and dad, and see how she was doing, and give dad a break of help around too with stuff at the house. And chops is always fun too. So totally understand. It helps talking about it. Yeah, helps just get it out and let folks know that stuff's going on. Then like you know exactly how it is. You can relate and understand, and can help give words of encouragement and everything else to people that have gone through it as well. And that's kind of too why I share, just hopefully to give people encouragement to keep fighting, keep going, and keep having faith, and just keep pressing on, because that's all we can do. So lost my hair and it never returned, but I don't care because I'm still alive. Yeah, that's me too. I don't really mind the baldness. Only thing, my head gets a little cold. That's the only thing I wear a hat really for, is because my head gets cold. But I don't really mind it being bald. I know it. Washing my hair's quick now. It's kind of just like to wash the head off, done, and then you're done. So yeah, but I don't mind it. It don't bother me too bad, because hair's hair. It don't define who we are, so it don't bother me. Chops is a big boy. Looks, yeah, he's a big old fella. He was much bigger than Tito. I guess Tito may have been the run or something of his litter, but Chops was like 4 inches taller than Tito was. Yeah, Chops he's a big fella. I don't even know if I can pick him up. He's big. He gets around pretty good. He's eating a little bit too much now. I think dad's feeding him a little bit too much, and then letting him snack on whatever he's eating. So he's a little chubby now. His little vest that he wears looks like it's a little tight on him. So I had to get him on a little bit more restrictive diet and not feed him as much. But it gets hard because he's right there and you're eating. And I want to feed him too, whatever you're doing, because he looks at you all sad looking. He's just like, I got to feed him something. So it's hard. I understand. And I don't want to see anybody hungry, dog or person or whatever else. So I want to feed them something. So yeah. But I need to open up the mail here. So yeah, like I said, I got back today and I saw a package laying at the front door, and I was thinking, what in the world? Like, I haven't ordered anything, so I was like, what? Is, did someone mistake and put it there? Or because my dad he stays up here a lot and helps out. And I was having appointments and stuff a lot, and I was like, well, did he order something? Send it up here by mistake, or mom, or something like that. And I looked on the address, and it was addressed to me, and I was like, well, that's me. And I saw the name on it. It said John the Lions Lindley, and I had a good idea exactly who had sent it, because Brandon Clark, the garbage disposal, one time he had a mix up and with my name and John Lyons, and he had said like I was him or he was me or something like that, and he called me on the phone. We was talking and he called me that John the Lion Lindley. So I knew exactly it had to be from him. And then I sent him a message on Facebook. I was like, "Is this from you?" And he messed around, and then he said, "Yeah, it was." So I'm excited to see what it is. I knew he'd said in one of his lives that he had a surprise, and I guess that right there is what the surprise is. So it was a surprise for sure, because I wasn't expecting a package, and there's a package there. So I was just like, "What? Nowhere? What is this?" Get an RC car and have him chase it for extra. Yeah, that'd be good. Put a string and like his ball behind it, and just ride it around and let him chase it. That'd work. Might make for a pretty good video too. Had to set my um, camera up, or phone, because I use my phone, my camera, on my tripod, and drop it around and let him chase it. He got a new ball. Daddy got him. It's kind of like a half cone type deal, and you can put peanut butter or whatever else in it, and they eat on it and kind of calm them down. And whew, that thing, it bounces all around. He'll throw it and it jumps here and there and everywhere. But he enjoys it. He chases it all around. He had fun with it. He'd bringing it to me a bunch. I'd be sitting there, and all of a sudden it'd drop on you, and you'd have to throw it for him. So it was funny. I follow Brian Ames, Hot Sauce Guy. One of his friends has an RC channel. Can't remember the name. Oh, okay. Neat. I'm sure there's a lot of them on here. I've just never watched them. But yeah, that would be funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and see what it is. I got my knife there. Maybe you don't need it. Yeah. Trash. Nothing else. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Here's the note here. This is, hey John, thought you might like to review this for your channel if you do not have one already. If so, save it and I will be by to pick it up one day. Glad to call you a friend from Brandon, the garbage disposal Clark. Awesome. Thank you very much, Brandon. That's pretty sweet. And no, I do not have one. Rib rack. That's pretty cool. If I can get it out here. I've seen them before on other channels or whatever else. Mountain Grillers Rib Rack. Save space and get more ribs on. Holds 4 ribs upright 2 inches apart. Allows airflow and smoke penetration. Easy cleanup, non-stick. Finish, sturdy and durable. Perfect for barbecue, grilling, slow cooking, or indoor oven cooking. Awesome. I had to get knife to cut that off. There we go. Sweet. There we go. Little rib rack. Thank you, Brandon. That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen them before, and actually, I thought about one or whatever else for the Bronco Pro, because ribs on it kind of get tight if you're trying to lay them on the grate, because you don't have enough space. So that's why they kind of give you the options to hang them, which I need to hang some too. So sweet. So it looks like I need to be buying some ribs. I've got some, but I was going to do them for something else, so I had to get some more to do video with this. Sweet. Awesome. That's going to come in handy for sure. Mike could do, because people will hang chicken, like the chicken legs up, if they're big enough, or whatever. Mike could do it with this too. Cool. Sweet. Little rib rack. Awesome. Thank you again, Brandon. If you do watch this one back live or whatever else, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Thank you for thinking of me. You didn't have to, but you did anyways. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you. Hey there, Dog God. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for jumping on in and chatting with us. Always good to see you. You basically made the trip that I had back home this week possible because of your donation that you had. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. Right. I mean that's pretty cool. It feels really good and sturdy and stuff. So I guess you might could squeeze one right there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You probably get 5, 6 on there. So yeah, that's gonna come in handy for sure. Because I've done ribs before on the Bronco, and it took up the grates pretty good. So if I was wanting to do anything else, you wouldn't have any room. So throwing this on there, you could actually do some more stuff and have more room. So yeah, that's gonna come in handy. I'm excited about that. It's a nice little accessory to have. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I think it'll make for a good video too. Good video for me because I'll get to eat. That's always fun about the cooking stuff, because I mean I'll get to have fun and eat whatever I'm cooking. Wish I was sharing it with y'all, but yeah. Yeah. Doggone, I did. I got to see my buddy. Got to see my buddy Chops. I know I posted in the community tab about getting to see him, so that's always fun. And then spent time with mom and dad as well. It was always good. I'll have the blog out of that Wednesday come out. Kind of just quick one of what I did and stuff like that. So maybe I'll enjoy it and enjoy getting to see Chops as much as I did too. So yeah, I know it was Lonnie. They helped out big time and with a donation. Didn't have to, but it's kind enough to do it, and I really do appreciate it. So it helps out a lot, and I wasn't expecting anything. I never expected anything besides hopefully folks will watch. That's why I mean I never asked for anything, because watching is neat enough to me, and then commenting too. I'm just like woohoo, comment, and I get to chat back with the folks. So that's payment enough and awesome enough to me. So rib roaster, you said. Sorry, I just tuned it. Yeah, it's a real rib rack. Brandon, I can't talk too excited. Brandon the garbage disposal clerk was kind enough to send it to me, so I'll get to try it out. But yeah, it's just a rib rack, so you can stack your ribs up vertical instead of laying them out horizontal, taking up more space. So that's going to come in handy big time for the Bronco Pro, since you're kind of limited more on space. So yeah, pretty neat. So like I said, it looks like ribs are going to be on the shopping list to get to do a video with. So I mean, ate at July 4th vlog. It looked like you fed the entire town. Yeah, well, when you get a lot of us together, we got quite a bit, and then we ate supper and lunch off of all that. So it was, let's see, nine nine of us. So yeah, we ate all we could eat, and then I think there was some leftovers too. But I mean, they never goes to waste. With my sister's got 4 kiddos, so she's having to feed all the time with them. So yeah, it never goes to waste. But yeah, it was a good feast. We had the burgers and hot dogs, of course, and then I'd had some pimento cheese I made, and I brought that. Then I brought some fudge, which can be in a upcoming video that y'all can see. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. Then I brought some chips. My sister had made some dip. Then she had cake. We had watermelon and cantaloupe. Then my my brother-in-law had found some jalapeno poppers that were like brisket and cream cheese stuffed and then wrapped in bacon, and he cooked them up, and whoo, some of them were hot. I was blessed enough. I got ones that weren't too bad hot, but he got one that choked him up good, and then of course the kids tried some of them, and they were burning up, and I tried one of the ones that he had that was really hot, and it was warm for sure. So I guess they were pre-made too. He didn't make them, so I guess some of them at the store they didn't get really good and cleaned out, and they had some of the seeds and stuff in them, and they were still warm for sure. So it was funny. It's like Russian roulette with the poppers of, hey, which one you gonna get? You gonna get a hot one or a cool one? I was pretty good. I had 2 of them, and both of them they weren't that bad. They were had some heat to it, but it was manageable heat. It wasn't like eat it and then you're miserable for a while. Oh, I see now. Plus the juice will fall on a lower rack of ribs for extra juice. Yeah, that's what's neat about the Bronco Pro is kind of you're cooking hot over the coals hits, and that steam will come back up off of that, and it kind of gives a unique flavor you don't get with like a offset or reverse flow and stuff like that. Which I do like the offset too a lot. They're get good flavor. I know the brisket that I cooked it was good last week. Well, yeah, last week now. Yeah, me too, Lonnie. Their poppers are really good, really good. Kind of time consuming to make, but they're worth it for sure. The end product is always worth it with the time you put in with them. Jalapeno range of heat can be crazy. Yeah, that's true. Some of that, yeah, I've had some that will light you up, and some that are just kind of like eating a bell pepper. They weren't that bad. I know the ones I get at the store, my grocery store, they're usually quite manageable and not that hot. But then our local like fruit stand or produce stand, you can get your veggies and stuff out there, and the jalapenos they have out there, they're warmer for sure. I guess I guess they're real jalapenos and not genetically modified or something. And they can bring the heat. They're still really good, but they're warmers for sure. Like I said, boil them to get some of the heat out and let cook faster on the grill. Oh, yeah, that's a neat little tip. So I guess you clean them out and boil them a little bit while they're cleaned out, and then pat them out dry, and then fill them up and cook them. Yeah, that's a good idea. The kind of wood cut down on your cut time. Yeah, cut cook time too. Couldn't talk there. Pretty neat. Hey there, big fan. How you doing? John Lyons said that's funny too on the package because I talked about Brandon had gotten mine and your name confused at one time. He said your name is supposed to say my name or whatever else, but on the package, I can find the label again, wherever it went. Brandon put John the Lion Lindley on there because he messed with me and called me that time and said that to me over the phone. So yeah, it's funny that was on the package because I wasn't expecting that package and got there and saw it. And I was like, that it's got to be Brandon. So, and then he confirmed it in a message. So, now God said I had just made some fresh jalapeno poppers. It really is the way to go. Much better than frozen ones. But I'll eat them too. Yeah, the fresh ones are better, I think too. The ones we had at the Fourth of July, they were good, but I think the fresh ones are better too. You can I guess you can kind of control whatever seasonings and all that you want in them or whatever else. And two, probably if you're doing like the bacon's probably going to be fresher on the ones that you're making too. So yeah, John, doing pretty good, hanging in there. Got to do a visit home last week to see the parents and see Chops, of course, too. So doing pretty good. So I really do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. And always good to see you in here on the chats, and appreciate you too for your help to the channel. It's much appreciated. I know I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now without it. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I found this too while I'm home. I enjoy cookbooks and stuff anyway, but it's a Alabama cookbook. So I was just like, oh, neat. I was intrigued about it, so I grabbed it to bring home. So I may be working through this and some videos of seeing all. There's some pretty good ones in here. So got banana pudding on the back. That looks good. Mr. Peanut on the back. It says recipes use ingredients you probably already have in your pantry. You make great tasting dishes every time with easy to follow recipes. You'll enjoy fun to read sidebars about best food festivals. I don't know. I kind of don't like that where it's got the paragraph of this and that of everything else. I'm just like, give me the ingredients and give me how to cook it, and then that's it. Because it's kind of like, I don't need your whole life story or whatever else just to cook this right now. I just need the what's in it and how to do it. Well, it says, do you read cookbook like novels? This is one for you. Well, I'll have to be skipping over because I just want the goods. Perfect gift for anyone who loves to cook. Makes a souvenir if you're visiting in Alabama. That's funny. I did not mean to do that, but as soon as the page opened up, jalapenos. That's hilarious. Stuffed jalapenos. So they've got 2 center cut bacon slices, 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1 ounce of cheddar cheese, green onions, lime juice, salt, garlic, jalapenos, cooking spray, cilantro, and tomato. Sounds good. Starting out good for sure. I could use this one on the grill. So get it to 375. So they're not wrapping. This is not wrapping it. You just cooking the stuff because you got you cook the bacon and then you'll use it and fill it up. So yeah, I've done that too, where like you'll cook your bacon off and then fill it with your cream cheese and then not cook them. Mm, sounds good. Poppers are hard to go wrong with. Cream cheese ball. Cheese balls are always good. Chicken cheese ball. This must be appetizer deals. Yeah, appetizer bread beverages. Cakes, meats, and main dishes. Turn to that. Cause I'm a meat fella. I like meat. There we go. Well, the tomato pie. I've had one of those before. They're really good. Dad's made a few that were really good. Roast beef sliders or creamy chipotle sauce. That sounds pretty good. It's already got the roast beef made though, so it'd be better if you make it on your own. Smoke it or roast it in the oven on your own and then make it. Because they've already got, you get 3 to 4 pounds beef roast. Should be good. Let's see. I boiled the jalapenos after I cut them open. Then I cook sausage and cream cheese in the pot. Make a filling and stuff and wrap with bacon and enjoy. Oh, nice. Yeah, so, okay. I need to try that next time I do the poppers. Cut them and clean them and stuff and then boil them. That'd be good. Especially if it cut down on the cook time. Because they take a little bit of time anyway because it takes time prepping them, getting them, cleaning them, cutting them, and stuff like that. So if you cut down on kind of the cook, you get to eat them faster, which I always enjoy. Getting to eat stuff faster for sure. Hey there, Pop Food. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Always good to see you in here. Said, have you ever made an English trifle? I sure haven't. I would eat it though for sure, because I eat or try about anything. It's a sign. Yeah, that's crazy. I guess I need to put some jalapenos on the list too, and make me some poppers with Lonnie's little trick there, or a meat pie like steak and onion pie. We have those kinds of pies in the UK. No, I don't think I ever have. I've had like pot pies and stuff. So chicken pot pie or turkey pot pie. I've made chicken before, but I've never had like a steak and onion one or a trifle. I would like to eat one for sure. Sounds good. I mean, I'm good with steak, onion, and pie. Those are all three things that I enjoy. So I mean, I'm good with that. I'm trying to think what cut of steak you would put in it where it'd be right. Steak and ale pie we have too. Hmm. Interesting. Just boil till they're soft and ready to go, but you know what you're doing. Okay, yeah. Cool, Lonnie. Thank you. Thank you for that tip too. I mean, I never really thought about. I've Never thought about doing kind of a pretty little cook on them before. So that's neat. It's always fun to see. That's the cool thing about YouTube. I learn different techniques from folks or different dishes or whatever else. So it's just like, oh, neat. I never thought about that before. Or, no, I've never had that. I need to try it. So that's the fun thing about this. And then like getting to talk to people from you don't know where. I mean, we had Scotland on here, and then we got UK as well. So that's cool. Chicken and mushroom or steak and kidney, which I hate. Oh. Chicken and mushroom sound good. Steak and kidney, like if it's like the organ kidney, I'm probably okay with that. I've had deer kidney before. That was it was good to me. I just cooked it up, soaked it in some salt water for a while, and then fried it. Because I mean that's what you do with everything in the South. If you're not sure about it, just fry it. So that's what I did with it, and it was really good to me. So I think my favorite part of cooking is chopping stuff up. So I haven't mastered John Smash the magic chop. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. To be that's that was me trying to play around with editing to see if I could do it and stuff like that. So yeah, the old magic chop. I did the snap chop and the one with the what was it, the bologna burn ends, which is that's good. I've got a bologna chop I need to do that with. Yeah, I did snap had it. That's fun to do the editing like that with that to do the magic chop or whatever. Who was it? One legged hunter, Ben. He told me about a guy, the you suck at cooking guy. He does some he does some funny edits and his stuff. And he can cook really good too. He makes good stuff. But yeah, he's funny with how he words stuff and then he edits and everything else. It's funny. If y'all haven't watched his channel, y'all need to check him out. You suck at cooking. That's the name of his channel. And his videos usually aren't terribly long, but they're informative and you learn. But it's funny too the way he word stuff and edit stuff together. So I enjoy it. I thank Ben for telling me about him. That he's fun to watch. Glad to help. I'm from California, but don't tell anyone about it. Yeah. Hey, it's a pretty state too. I know I'd definitely like to get out there to see the redwood forests and stuff and the big trees and stuff they have out there. It'd be pretty pretty cool. It's a big state too, so that'd be something different for me. I'm used to little town and little state compared to y'all and good old Alabama here. So fish pie, never had a fish pie. Shepherd's pie, yeah, I've had it before. Well, technically, I've probably not had it because it's with lamb or whatever. I've had it with ground beef a lot, which is good. I like a shepherd's pie a lot, which I'm sure I'd like lamb too. So it's going to be kind of just a mince meat. But yeah, it is good with the mashed potatoes still laid on top with carrot and peas and stuff all in it. Yeah, good. I like shepherd's pie. Yeah, shepherd's pie, minced beef on bottom, mashed potatoes on top, cooked so it gets crispy. Sometimes they grate cheese on top. Yeah, my sister, she's made it quite a bit, and she puts cheese all over top of it. So I'm, oh yeah, hard to go wrong with some good old cheese and potatoes, and then a chopped up meat. So it's good. Yeah, there you go. The cottage pie. Yeah, that's what beef is, and then the lamb is the actual uh, shepherd's pie. So, and I guess that kind of makes sense. Shepherd, lamb. So, got it. But yeah, that's good. I need to make one with a venison. So I'm not sure what it would be what you would call it, shepherd, and then you got cottage, wood pie, field pie. I don't know what you'd call a venison one, but yeah, it'd be good too. But hard to go wrong with that much mashed potatoes on anything. So let me know when you ever come this way. We'll plan something. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome for sure, Lonnie. I know you're out there, and then who else? Anna Kammerer. She's out in California, and then Tri-Tip Junkie as well. Y'all are all out in the big state of California, so yeah, that'd be awesome for sure. I know I'd like to go to Florida as well. Jason Mass and Jose are down there as well. Jose can tell me where I need to fish. Jason too. So yeah, I'd like to meet them as well. I wish if I had the money, I'd like to I could just load up my smoker and just go all around and meet. Oh, Florida too, dog. That's awesome. So you would be another one on this. Yeah, if I had the money to do it and time, that I'd love to do it. Just load up the Bronco Pro and knock on your door and be like, "Let me cook for you." That would be awesome to me to meet folks, then just to share a meal with them. So that'd be awesome to me. The only lamb I've ever had was in Euros. Our local guy lost his business for cheating on his wife. We wanted to give him no more Euros. Wow, that wasn't too bright. Lost your business and lost your wife too. That's not the best decision. Not not smart. I always wanted to go to Florida also. Yeah, I've been to Florida. Let's see, a few times. Um, because I sang in a chorus one time with my church, and we would go around to different places and sing after services were over. And we went down to Florida. Trying to think if we went. No, we didn't. That was another time. Went to Disney. That was with the family. Went down there. I was really young then. I remember some of it. It was fun. That's been a while, and I know my brother-in-law and sister they try to go quite a bit. It's always fun. I'd like to go back down there for sure. Disney, especially with the food. They talk about all the different places you can get food down there that they do like different, like the France and Italian and everything, at different types of food. So yeah, that'd be right up my alley for sure. Onion soup cheeseburgers. Now, we used to make those. That's in the book here reading. We used to make them where you do the onion soup mix and you like mix it in with your ground beef and then you cook your burgers. Oh, they were really good. I need to do that again. It's been a long time since I've done that, but they were really good. This one uses bouillon cubes, 2 beef bouillon cubes, water, ground beef. Oh, there's the onion soup mix. Phew, the onion soup mix and the 2 bouillon cubes. That would be way too salty to me because the onion soup mix it's got enough salt in it to me from what I remember having it. And just 2 pounds, 2 pounds of ground beef, and you get your bouillon cubes, and I think I think I would just go with a soup mix. That'd be too salty, I think, to me. Hmm. But yeah, I need to make those again. Those were really good burgers. We went to Florida in college. The gas pump didn't work because it was too cold. It was 65 degrees cold. Yeah, we do. We don't do the cold as much here in the south, and then Florida's on south more than me, so we definitely don't do the cold as well. Doing the heat right now, goodness, my ears are churning out right now. It's always bad during this time to have to see the electric bill because of the heat. Whew. So I'm ready for the fall days. I like the fall better anyway, because that means cooler weather and then hunt season as well. Hopefully get down there and be able to hunt and kill a few more deer. Well, got the 2 last year. Hopefully I can get a lot more because they're tasty to tasty to eat. Pimento cheeseburger. That sounds good, right up my alley. I like my pimento cheese. Meatloaf. That's always a good classic dish. Good plate licking meatloaf. That's a name. I like that. So ground chuck with Worcestershire sauce. The fun word to say, or W sauce. But I mean, if you say it right or wrong, people know what you're talking about. French's mustard, ketchup, eggs, onions, uh, three three sliced bread blended to crumbs, black pepper, salt, and water. Sounds like a good standard, good meatloaf. I like onions and bell pepper and stuff in meatloaf too. My granny she used to make it, and she would. That's how she did hers in there. It was good. And Uncle Ed's meatloaf, whoever uncle that is, just got ground beef, of course. Usually gonna have that in a meatloaf. Breadcrumbs, onions, salt, pepper, egg, and then tomato sauce. And then it's got to make put the sauce on above it. So tomato sauce, vinegar, mustard, water, and brown sugar or molasses. I'd probably go molasses. I like molasses. That kind of stronger taste. I know molasses goes great when you're making barbecue sauces. It gives that kind of richness and flavor. Have you ever cooked a suckling pig? Uh, have I already asked you that? No, I don't think you have there. Oh God, and I really would like to cook one. Me and Dad have looked at the little ones before of possibly get one. It's just we never have stuff going on. Just never have got one, which I really would. I'd like to cook one sometime. Find one, maybe I guess 30, 50 pounds or something like that. Which whew, I'd be having to get a lot of folks around because that much meat cooked. That's a feast for sure. We'd have a lot to eat and then a lot to have to eat later on. So, but yeah, I'd like to cook one before, and that's the head to tail name. So I can really say it then because I would have done it, but I probably had to definitely do it on the offset that we have because I don't know the Bronco Pro if I could do it. It'd be a challenge for it. You'd have to hang it for sure, and then you'd have to do some moving around because you'd be getting too hot. So that'd be a challenging cook. You'd have to be kind of flipping a lot, and then it'd be tough to get your loin and ribs dry. So it'd probably be best on the offset. But I think like a 30 to 50 pounder we could get on that. But I think we'd still have to cut off the hooves and stuff. We couldn't put it in like a running position or whatever because I think it'd take up too much room. But yeah, I think we could do one on that one. We're burning up here. It's been over 100. and climbing for the next 10 days around 107. Whew. Yeah, God bless you. Hot is hot. Whether if it's dry heat or the humid heat, if you're at 100 degrees, it's hot. It ain't fun. Whether it is a dry heat or whatever else, it's still 100 degrees. That's hot. Whew. Bless you, Lonnie. Yeah, it said 100 on the truck the other day. I don't know if it's really 100 because sometimes the car thermometers can be a little off, but I know it was warm for sure. It's weird that a pig always gets killed mid bite into the apple. Yeah, they have the apples in their mouth. With all this talk about food, I'm going to make some chili rellenos with some green sauce for dinner. Oh, that sounds good, Lonnie, for sure. Me and my sister and brother-in-law had Mexican a couple of weeks ago. We went and I had chimichanga or chicken chimichanga, and it was good. I hadn't had Mexican in a while. It was really good. The salsa that day, whew, it was a little spicy. It was really good, but it was spicy that day. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you get the salsa and it's really good. It was good that day, but it was just warmer. And then some days you get it, and like I said, it was you'd eat it and you're like, ooh, I, I need a drink. It was good though. Yeah, that sounds good there, Lonnie. There's a website that ships them to people. They do 15 to 50 pounds. Oh, okay. I need to I need to look that up then and try to do it once I get a maybe some time to get back home again, and then order one and put it in the freezer, and then if I get time like that to cook one, that'd be fun. It'd be a challenge too because I've never cooked like a whole animal, so that would, well, if you count a squirrel, I've done that for, but never a full bigger animal. So yeah, that would be neat. I need to check into that because that'd be a good video too. I know with the cook on it, I'd probably have to still rotate it, and then I'd have to figure out how to take it up, what to take it up on, because I don't have a cutting board or something that big, so I probably had to go with a slightly smaller one. So maybe like a 25 or 30. It's still that's a lot of food for sure. Oh wow. Well, thank you, dog God. That that would be amazing for sure. Yeah, maybe I'll have to see whenever I got freed up and could do it again. But yeah, if I if I can, yeah, that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate that. Wish I could be sharing it with you too, for sure. But yeah, that'd be a fun cook. Definitely have to break it down and get it processed right, getting the ribs kind of cut so they come out right, and then kind of get it split open. And then I'd have to figure out probably probably would go skin down. That way you kind of could protect protect the meat because with the offset that heat it kind of comes down and around and up. Trying to trying to think through the cook. And then I know I'd have to rotate because the heat coming from this side. I'd have to kind of hit the shoulders and then kind of switch it up and hit the hams. So it'd be a neat cook for sure. I'd probably do it all for kind of pull because so kind of like Carolina style where they cook whole hog and then chop it all up together. That'd probably be the way I'd have to cook it. But yeah, fun cook for sure. No rush whenever you want. Yeah, yeah. I don't know when it ever be too, because like I said, that was the first time I'd been back home in probably around 6 months. So finally got free from appointments and stuff. So that was nice to get back for sure. Alrighty, y'all. I've been on a little over an hour now, so I guess I'll probably shut it on down unless y'all got any more quick questions or anything y'all want to say right fast. Then I'll hop on off of here. It was great getting to talk with y'all for sure. I always do enjoy it for sure. Get to chat with y'all. Appreciate it, Dog God. I hope you have a wonderful night as well and good week coming up. Maybe it'll be a good one for all of y'all, and maybe it'll cool off for us. I doubt it. Probably gonna be hot for a while. It's already been hot in the start of July, and then August is always hot too. So we'll hang in there and maybe not melt. But anyways, hope y'all have a great rest of your night, and I appreciate you staying and chatting with me. So y'all have a good week, and I'll chat with y'all in the next one. So see y'all.